How's it going, everyone? This is K Steel with another video for you. Last year I played a game called Jelly Mario Brothers, and I was wondering what happened to it as I never really heard from it again. So I decided to look it up and play it again, and well, it seems like the guy who made this was still working on it, and this is it right now. So for those who have never played the game or have never watched my video, Jelly Mario Bros. Is a parody of the original Super Mario Bros. Where you play through the whole game with jelly physics. Everything in the game is made of jelly and players will have to practically swim through the whole game. The physics make the game a bit difficult to navigate through, but it's a generally fun game. So we're just going to play through the update and see what's been added. I want to say there's going to be a post-gameplay commentary because I played the game at a time that wasn't really good for commentary and the original audio was pretty bad, so I decided to just mute it and react to the footage. So hopefully this will suffice, and let's just look around. So most of the first level in the parody is the same as the original with nothing. Oh yeah, there was the suicide button. I don't remember if that was in the original version, but well, I demonstrated it for you, and it's pretty fun to look at yourself blow up like that. But there's really nothing much to say about this first level. It's the same as the version I played last year, except the music doesn't cut out when you go between the screens, though I don't remember if you even did that at all. But yeah, so let's just go to the next level. So World 1-2 is mostly the same as the version I played before. I decapitated Mario's head. I destroyed his body and his head is the same. That's gross. So World 1-2 is mostly the same as the version I played before, except the rest of the level has been added in. So yeah, that's pretty good, and they made some interesting choices with the some of the enemies, but we'll get to that when we reach it. So this is actually one of the parts that gave me a lot of trouble because, as I mentioned, the jelly controls can make it really hard to navigate through certain areas, and one of those areas is tight spaces. So I wish it could have done something to make it easier to navigate through tight spaces, but it's sort of manageable in a way. So here we are in the second half of the level that was finally added back in. As you can see, they made the piranha plants look way more scary, but we're gonna go down here for a little bit. It's just the bonus room from the level. Nothing really special. I should mention that you still cannot collect any coins, and as far as I'm concerned, there are no power-ups in this parody, but that's going to be a little too difficult to implement in a game like this. So we're back in the main level, and there are the creepy piranha plants again. I found something out that's pretty creepy in relation to piranha plants, and I died again, darn it. So it's common knowledge that piranha plants are based on Venus flytraps, but I found out of a plant in real life that is practically a tiny version of a piranha plant, and it looks exactly like one. It's called the Hydnora africana, and it's basically a tiny brown colored poop smelling version of a piranha plant. And looking at the photos, it was pretty creepy. That's all I have to say about it. So we're at the end of the level. I wanted to check if the secret was there, but apparently not. And the elevators are made of scrunchies or something. So this is World 1-3, and this doesn't seem like they finished the level because I noticed some odd collision detection in this level. So one of the problems I've noticed was that the coins, as you can see here, the coins don't really interact with you. And I died again, darn it. Well, anyway, as I mentioned, the coins don't interact with you. As you noticed before, coins will normally bounce away from you, but they don't in this level. But I guess that'll be fixed in a later pre-alpha or something, or a later beta. As you notice, the treetops they're more solid in this level, which wasn't the case in the original game because you can just walk right through them. But here they're solid like the ground, which is a little bit problematic for a game where you're practically swimming in the air. So this is my least favorite level for the reasons I mentioned, but it's not unplayable. It's still kind of fun, but it's kind of annoying to deal with the weird collision. But anyway, we have finally made to World 1-4, the castle level. And this is kind of an annoying level, but not as bad as the other level. Because, well, as you notice, there are fire bars, and as I mentioned, it's difficult to navigate through tight spaces, and these fire bars create tight spaces. But unlike the tight space in World 1-2, you have to be very cautious with these spaces because the fire bars, as you probably could guess, kill you. This hallway in particular gave me a little bit of trouble due to these fire bars that just bounce all over the place. And in several of my test playthroughs, this took me a good 10 minutes to just get through because I kept hitting myself with the fire bars, but luckily I managed to not get hit. So we're to the next part. This is a little bit easier, but I mean, that happened, which isn't good. But yeah, so we're practically in the end of the level, and here we have some, the fire celery. Well, Bowser's here, and I kind of just wanted to take a look at Bowser's design and what he does because it's kind of funny to see him just do that on this very jiggly bridge. It's kind of funny, but I should not have been spending too much time because I did manage to win, but then this happened. I can't believe you can die from that. It's kind of annoying. But anyway, we have made it to the end of the level. I did not hit the axe for some reason, but that's the end of the level. And screw you, Toad. I'm gonna just self-destruct on you. Take that. You're annoying. I don't know why. I just kind of felt like it. Well, anyway, that's the end of Jelly Mario Bros. I'm glad that the guy continued making the game, adding new levels, new in quotation marks. Hopefully, he finishes the entire game of all 32 levels. I'd love to play it sometime. But until that time comes, this is K Steel signing out. See you all later.